Apple has just changed the game again, and this time it's not the iPhone stealing the spotlight. It's something far smaller, far quieter, and far more powerful than anyone expected. The all-new M5 Mac Mini for 2025 isn't just another refresh. It's the moment Apple takes its most underrated device and turns it into the ultimate desktop revolution. Picture this. A tiny block of aluminum, barely the size of a sandwich, that can outperform massive desktop towers costing twice as much. That's not fantasy, it's Apple's new reality. The M5 Mac Mini is proof that the future of computing doesn't have to be big or loud. It just has to be smart, efficient, and unbelievably fast. Apple's engineers didn't just upgrade the chip. They redesigned how power itself works inside this little cube. At the heart of it lies the all-new 2nm M5 chip, the smallest, fastest, and most efficient processor Apple has ever built. It's got a 12-core CPU, a 40-core GPU, and an AI neural engine that's 4 times faster than anything we've seen before. Imagine editing 12K video, creating 3D animations, or training AI models, all inside a device so compact it disappears on your desk. That's the kind of power Apple has packed into this machine. And here's the best part. It runs whisper silent. No fan roar, no overheating, no performance throttling. It's just raw, constant, unstoppable speed. The M5 Mac Mini isn't just a computer. It's a statement of intent. Apple is showing the world that small can be mighty, and efficiency can be revolutionary. The shift to the 2nm process means the M5 chip draws less power, produces less heat, and sustains top-tier performance longer than anything before it. It's cool to the touch, even when running tasks that make other computers sweat. Apple has always believed that great design should be invisible, and that's exactly what this new Mac Mini embodies. Minimalist outside, monstrous inside. With support for multiple 8K displays, Thunderbolt 5 ports that are 8 times faster than the last generation, and a new optical data connection capable of transferring gigantic project files in seconds. It's clear Apple built this for creators, developers, and professionals who demand power without compromise. But what really makes it magic is how effortless it feels. You can go from a cold boot to running heavy-duty editing software in seconds. You can transfer terabytes of data almost instantly. You can multitask between high-end creative tools without a single stutter. Every part of the M5 Mac Mini screams precision and purpose. And yes, Apple heard the fans, literally. They redesigned the cooling system with dual vapor chambers and adaptive airflow, meaning it stays cooler and quieter than ever, no matter what you throw at it. If you close your eyes, you wouldn't even know it's running. That's the Apple Touch, perfection that hides in silence. But this year, Apple didn't stop with speed. They went after something even bigger: intelligence. The M5 chip was designed around Apple's next-generation AI architecture, built to run Apple Intelligence natively on your device. That means faster smart suggestions, real-time voice-to-text, instant image generation, and advanced creative tools, all happening locally, not in the cloud. It's private, secure, and shockingly fast. You can now edit entire videos using AI-assisted scene detection, generate voiceovers, or clean audio with a single click, all powered by the M5 neural engine. For developers, this means building smarter apps that learn, adapt, and evolve in real time. For artists, it means creating without limits. For everyday users, it means a computer that feels alive, responsive, aware, and personal. And Apple being Apple, they wrapped all this innovation in a body that's both beautiful and sustainable. The 2025 Mac Mini is now made entirely from 100% recycled aluminum, available in 2 finishes, space black and matte silver. It's stunning, minimal, and fits perfectly in any setup, whether you're in a design studio, an office, or your bedroom. The port selection is more refined than ever. 2 HDMI 2.2 ports, 4 Thunderbolt 5 ports, an SDXC card slot, a 10GB Ethernet port, and a MagSafe 3 power connector that snaps in magnetically with that signature Apple click. It's the kind of hardware design that just makes sense, clean, balanced, and efficient. Even the internal layout has been optimized for serviceability, allowing technicians easier access to the SSD and thermal modules, something pros have been begging Apple for. But let's talk numbers, because that's where this thing gets wild. The M5 Mac Mini delivers up to 3x faster CPU performance and 4x faster GPU output compared to the M2 Pro version. And in benchmarks, it crushes even Intel's latest i9 desktops, all while using a fraction of the power. Its unified memory bandwidth clocks at a jaw-dropping 900 GBDUS, which means near-instant loading and zero bottlenecks when working with massive datasets or 3D textures. That's workstation-grade performance in a body that weighs less than 3 pounds. And Apple didn't make it outrageously priced either. The base model starts at just $799, which gets you 512GB SSD, 16GB of unified memory, and the same M5 chip used in the top-tier MacBook Pros. You can upgrade to 2TB, 4TB or even 8TB SSDs, and up to 64GB of unified memory. For small businesses, developers, and video creators, that's a dream setup without breaking the bank. And if you pair it with Apple's Studio Display, or even a third-party 8K monitor, you're looking at a clean, powerful, and affordable desktop that can easily replace machines 3 times its size. Now, performance is one thing, but experience is another. macOS Redwood has been redesigned to fully exploit the M5's architecture. Everything is faster, smoother, and smarter. Apple introduced something called Context Sync, which seamlessly lets your iPhone, iPad, and Mac Mini share live tasks. Imagine dragging a video you recorded on your iPhone straight into Final Cut Pro on your Mac Mini. No cables, no delay, just instant transfer. Or using your iPad as a live drawing tablet in Photoshop with 0 latency. This kind of ecosystem harmony is what makes Apple so unmatched. It's not just about the specs, it's about how those specs come together to create something that feels like magic. And let's be honest, Apple knows how to sell magic. They know how to make technology emotional, desirable, and timeless. The M5 Mac Mini is that perfect intersection of logic and beauty. It's tiny, it's powerful, and it's everything you didn't know you needed until you see it in action. And as if that wasn't enough, there's already buzz about an even more powerful version, the rumored M5 Max Mac Mini Pro, expected later next year, which could bring 24-core CPUs and 80-core GPUs. If that happens, Apple might completely redefine what we call a desktop. But even without that, this current M5 Mini already feels overpowered. It's not just for professionals, it's for anyone who wants the fastest, cleanest, and most reliable desktop experience in existence. It's for those who value silence, design, and performance that lasts. It's for people who want to own something that will still feel cutting edge 5 years from now. Because that's the thing about Apple. They don't build for trends, they build for time. Every port, every chip, every curve of the M5 Mac Mini feels deliberate. It's a machine built to disappear into your setup and then completely dominate everything you do. It's the kind of device that makes you wonder why computers were ever bigger in the first place. The world is moving toward compact power, and Apple is leading that charge. From dorm rooms to studios, from offices to YouTube editing bays, this tiny aluminum box is going to be everywhere. It's not flashy, it's not loud, it just gets the job done flawlessly. And in a world full of overcomplicated tech, that simplicity feels revolutionary. So if you've been waiting to upgrade your setup, stop waiting. The M5 Mac Mini isn't just the best value Apple has ever offered. It might be the best desktop computer, period. It's fast, efficient, whisper quiet, and ready for the future. The M5 Mac Mini is proof that sometimes the smallest things have the biggest impact, that minimalism doesn't mean compromise, and that Apple's obsession with perfection still burns brighter than ever. This isn't just another product. It's the evolution of an idea. That power should be beautiful, that performance should be silent, and that innovation should fit right in the palm of your hand.